Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm back with another CyberpowerPC unboxing and a mini review. So this is actually my wife's PC. It's going to be used more for editing than it is for like gameplay or streaming or anything like that. I was able to talk her into going with the build that would be able to handle gameplay though. That way she still had the option to play if she wanted to. I didn't want her to limit herself. And also I'm going to try to talk her into playing games with me occasionally. So I didn't want her to get a system that would lag out or just have issues and then ruin the experience and then she doesn't want to game with me. And I've got to say, it seems like it's pretty good. I put some Warzone footage later on in the video just kind of showing the frames, the temperature, stuff like that. I think it handled it pretty well. It definitely seems like a very good starter PC. Something that's not too expensive, but still well worth the money. My wife is just short of being an extreme couponer at this point in her life. She tries to get maximum value for the least amount of money, and I think she succeeded, to be honest. She was able to get this build down to just under $1,300 before California taxes made it go obviously above that, but not much more. It was a pretty good deal she got on this. Anyway, to the actual unboxing. You seen I pulled out the little CyberPower bag with the quick start guide, extra cables, extra fan screws, extra screws for the case, as well as the Wi-Fi antenna, dongle, and free mouse pad. This is the mouse that she got. It was $3. It wasn't free this time for some reason, and she definitely upgraded that. Since it was only $3, I said she should just go ahead and get it so we could have a spare mouse. Also, she had to spend a couple more dollars so she can get the discount off the whole PC. So it was actually cheaper to add the mouse. As you can see, she went with the Razer Death Adder all white gaming mouse, which matches her PC better. This is just the surge protector she went with. For some reason, they also didn't have a free keyboard, and the ones they had for sale were kind of crap. So she ended up just getting this Arcade Royal Clutch 60% red switch keyboard. And finally, the actual PC. So for those that watched my PC unboxing video, they just sent it in a CyberPower box, and I was kind of like, what the hell is this? Like, there's no discreteness or anything to it. So this one actually was shipped in a bigger box, which, I mean, makes more sense than just shipping a PC across the country or wherever it came from. But anyway, I'll be back once the PC is fully out of the box to talk about the build. So unfortunately, they charge you $20 to put this packaging inside so nothing gets messed up. I've heard that they'll put it in if you don't, but I didn't want to risk it. Here I'm just making sure all the screws are tight, all the wires are plugged all the way in, nothing rattled loose during shipment or when I pulled out the packaging from inside. So the case is the Apevia Genesis ATX mid tower with tempered glass. She also got the GeForce RTX 3060 12GB GPU, as well as the Ryzen 9 3900X CPU. Got the white sticks of RAM in there for the aesthetic, and a liquid cooler for the CPU. And the motherboard is a Gigabyte B550 UD-AC ATX. She ended up getting two monitors to see which one she liked better. Both are MSI optics. One is the G271CP, the other one's the MAG2732, which is the footage you're seeing and the one she decided to keep. It has IPS, so it's better for her editing. I ended up keeping the other one for my display monitor. Both were $199 and pretty good deals. So I wanted to show some gameplay to show how well the PC handled it. Keep in mind, I'm not very good at Warzone, especially on mouse and keyboard, so this footage is for educational purposes. I played 3 or 4 matches to kind of be able to get an average, and it seems I averaged about 110 to 120 frames. The high was about 130 and the low was around 90. The average temperature was about 72. The low was also 72, but the high was only 74. So I mean, it did really well considering she got this to edit videos. In my opinion, it did really well for a build that cost $1,300. I think for everything, the desk, the monitor, the peripherals, everything cost about $1,500. That about does it for this. I do have some B-roll coming up if you want to stick around and watch that. Otherwise, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do a 6-month review, and thanks for watching.